In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make a 2D top-down player controller, just like this. It's very simple and easy to make, so without further ado, let's get started. So starting up in an empty 2D scene, and the first thing you want to do is create a square. And this square is going to be our player model. And let's rename the square to player. You can name it to anything you want. I'm just naming it so it will be easier to find through the hierarchy. Anyways, the next thing you want to do is add a box collider 2D and a rigid body 2D component to your player. And just like that, now you have a player. So now you need to make the player move. So let's make a new C# script by right-clicking on the project window, go to create, and select C# script. And let's name it player movement. Now let's open up the script and start coding. The first thing you want to do is create a float variable to set your player's movement speed. So let's type in public float speed. And then you want to go ahead and make a vector2 variable called move. This is important because this is how you're going to move your player. And then make a rigid body 2D variable called RB. So currently, we're making a physics-based player movement, which requires the rigid body 2D. And since we cannot access the RB variable through the editor, we need to do it through code. And to do that, we'll type in, inside the start method, RB equal to getComponent rigid body 2D. And now we're gonna make the movement itself. Inside the update method, we'll type in move.x equal to input.getAxisRaw horizontal. And do the same thing with move.y, but instead of using horizontal, we'll use vertical. So what we're doing here is we're setting the x and y value of move to our horizontal and vertical axis values, which are basically our WASD keys or arrow keys. And finally, we'll type in rb.velocity equal to move times by speed. And that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and save this. Head into the editor, insert your player movement script to your player, set the speed, and play. Okay, wait, what? Set your player's gravity scale to 0, and play. And there you go! Now you can move with the WASD keys and the arrow keys. And if you want to make your camera follows the player, go to Windows, Package Manager, and select Unity Registry Packages and search for Cinemachine and go ahead and install it. Once you install it, go to Game Objects, Cinemachine, and select Virtual Camera. And inside the CMV cam, you want to go ahead and drag and drop your player object to follow. And if we hit play, you can see that our camera follows the player when the player moves. Now you can't really tell because the background is just a solid color with nothing on it, so I put a bunch of random shapes inside the scene. And that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this probably, I don't know, and hope you guys enjoyed.